headlining act is our house team on Saturday nights called Jackpot! Exclamation point!
Yay! Some of us are back! Some of us are back!
2 of us are male!
Yeah!
How did that happen?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are Jackpot, Saturday Night House Team here at the Providence Improv Guild. Now, we have a very special guest with us tonight. Please give it up for Chloe! Now, Chloe's going to take a seat, and to inspire our herald, which is the improv form we're going to be doing, we're going to do a quick interview of Chloe. 2 interviews in one night. Don't worry, it'll be great. To throw some of the responsibility over to you, we would like a question that one of you might have for Chloe, that she will answer truthfully. Any question you might have.
She's a very interesting person.
Listen, I have something.
It could be a totally banal question.
Chloe, do you play any instruments?
Boom. I feel like there's prior knowledge behind that one.
It just so
Chloe,
happens.
Just a
Hey,
little.
Chloe, do you play any musical instruments?
It just so happens that I do.
Which ones?
I play guitar mainly.
Uh-huh.
I dabble in piano
Ooh.
and ukulele,
Ah.
but mostly guitar.
So what inspired you when your little childlike hands were grasping for an instrument? What drove you to the guitar?
Okay, so actually, I remember my inspiration, which is kind of ridiculous because I have a terrible long-term memory. But I remember being like 12, and I remember the song "Flavor of the Week." Do you remember that song, "Flavor of the Week"? You guys?
No, sing it. Yeah.
But it was the guitar solo in Flavor of the Week, and it was like, oh my god, I want to do that! And so I asked my dad if I could play guitar, and he was like, yes. I cannot play that solo, though.
Well,
Never happened.
Just to derail things for a second, you said you have a terrible long-term memory?
Yes, I do.
What are some things that you've forgotten?
Some forgotten memories.
How do you know you have a long-term memory? What are some things that people have told you and you'd be like, I have no...
Oh,
Well, I mean,
There you go.
I think I have a terrible long-term memory because there are things that I know that I should be able to remember and cannot. Like, for example, my family and I went to Italy in 2008, 10 years ago. 10 years! And I've got, like, very little of that retained, which blows, because Italy's expensive, and I don't know when I'm ever going to go back.
I know this is a futile question,
Yeah.
but what happened on the trip?
Nothing. God, I was like 16, like nothing cool. I mean, like, yeah, some stuff happened, but like it wasn't like I had some.
Well,
like,
clearly some stuff happened.
In
It
your
wasn't like
defense,
a-
you're 16, you're on a trip with your family.
Yeah.
Probably spend most of it going, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, it was still cool because it was still like Italy, and I like history and stuff. So.
Are you, so on a trip like that, do you have a big family? Are you an only
No.
child?
No, I have 2 siblings, but I was there with my mom and dad and my sister. My brother stayed home to hold down the fort. When we got home, our basement ceiling was on the floor. Because he was 18, he was like, fuck yeah!
So wait, hold on. How did you get the whole ceiling down?
Beats the shit out of me, Eric. It was unbelievable. We got home and there were tiles all over the place. And I was like, well, how did this happen? He was like, I don't know. But I really don't know. And like, I've
Does
just
he
never...
have long-term memory
Yeah.
issues?
Or short-term.
Yeah. Probably.
I'm sure your brother did not tell your parents, but
Yeah.
in the intervening 10 years, he has never told anyone what happened?
God, I don't think so. And I was with him today. I should have asked. I just didn't think of it. But
You're
no.
like, hey, I'm going to be talking about this. I need you to tell me.
God, I haven't thought about that in a long time, but like, I got my face. I should have asked him earlier. I don't know. I imagine that there was some sort of like prodding at the ceiling. That's the only thing I can think of. Because what else? What else makes a basement ceiling fall down?
Like a suspended ceiling?
There's so much stuff above a basement ceiling.
Like
it's not
someone
like there's
really,
rain
really
damage.
tall did a keg stand.
Well, he is 6'5", so
down.
could have been. He has very tall friends.
Okay. So, going back to your music.
Yeah.
What was a music teacher that really stuck out to you? What is a music teacher you remember?
I have had one music teacher.
Just one?
In terms of like, you mean like a school music teacher or one that taught me how to play guitar?
Either or.
Okay, well,
Who's your most powerful memories
Oh,
associated?
If you remember.
Sorry, yeah. This is really bad. Our guest has no memory.
Yeah, seriously.
So, the
yeah.
teacher you remember the most, either good or bad, the teacher that like sticks in your brain the most.
Okay, I had one music teacher in high school named Brian. I don't remember his last name, but his name was Brian.
You called him Brian?
Yeah, he was one of those. He was like, I play in a jazz quartet. You can just call me Brian.
Play bass.
I think so.
Was he was like a high school teacher?
Yeah, he was my high school, like a 9th grade music class.
Wait a minute.
In a jazz
Full
trio?
disclosure,
All right,
I'm a
yeah,
high
okay,
school
fine.
teacher, and a high school teacher that like insists on being called by their first name, I immediately distrust that person.
Oh, sure. I don't know. I mean, I only had it for one class, but it was like I went to LaSalle, and we had like this weird thing in 9th grade where we had to like filter through all the arts.
Okay.
So we had to do like a section of our year in music, a section of our year in art, and a section of our year in whatever, in like theater.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But during my music portion, I had like just started playing guitar at this point. Like I had been playing for less than a year, so I was garbage. And they made me play Rocket Man on guitar. And I have also forgotten how to play Rocket Man, which is on brand.
On brand, yeah. So, I apologize for shitting on Brian. Do you have good memories of Brian?
I have little memories, but they're fine.
So very little.
Very little, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You gotta ask me about more current stuff.
I feel good. You feel good?
Yeah, I feel
Okay,
good.
all right, let's give it up for Chloe.
All right, you talk.
I'll talk to her, darling. I need you to look inside the crystal ball. Tell me if you see anything that you remember, anything at all.
You gotta remember something, honey. You gotta remember something.
I have a fortune teller who costs a lot of money. She told me to bring this home, which is very unlike fortune tellers. So I trust her immediately. You need to look in the ball and tell us if you see anything that might be helpful in getting you out of this funk you're in.
Come on, it's a borrowed ball. We're on the clock here. Let's
Come on,
go.
it's a borrowed ball. Oh no! I think there was a Jeff.
Jesus,
A
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay, it's something. Honey, just so
I
Jeff.
don't like Jeffs.
Jeff.
Jeff's not a good name. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe just his friends call him Jeff, and like his mom calls him Jeffrey still, and it's cute.
Hey.
He has a mom. He has a mom.
Thank you.
I know that.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Did the ball tell you that? No. Fuck the ball. Okay. Well, I spent $300 renting this ball, but if the ball is stupid, I'll just put the ball on the floor right here.
$300. This thing staying in the middle of the fucking table. $300. Use the ball.
Do you see Jeffrey in the ball at all? Do you see Jeffrey? Jeffrey? No. Okay.
I do see when I was in utero, though.
I'm good. When you're done with this, I'll be back.
Yeah. That's me swimming around inside your belly.
So you're okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look, I'm growing lungs. There they go. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It seems like the trick is just your father not being here for you to see things.
I didn't say that. Oh.
Well, he's gone, and now you see your conception.
I saw it before he left. He freaked out. Does he know where babies come from?
Yes.
Because that's when he toolooed.
Yeah. It's when he toolooed and I woodalooed.
What
and
are you
baby-
Tell man, I don't know.
Are we done talking about the stuff?
We haven't seen her in 10 years. I just want to know what some of her memories are of the past 10 years, but all she can get is her conception.
Jeez.
It was beautiful. Look, fingernails.
I know. Oh.
I might have knocked down the wall while you guys were gone. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to. Honestly, not even sure how it happened. But that wall is gone in the living room.
You know, when your parents are both LAPD detectives, you're gonna have to work harder than that, kiddo.
What do you mean? Of course I'm being honest with you. Why would I lie to my detective parents?
3 tells right away. The handshake, the wavery voice, and the profuse flop sweat.
All right, that
Kid, if this was an interrogation, I'd already be hiring you a lawyer.
Okay, all right. I had my whole soccer club over, and
Did
we
you
all...
all kick the wall at the
Yes,
same
we
time?
did a mega kick! You already knew! Why did you even ask me?
13 size 11s! All in a row! gotta get rid of the evidence. You gotta get on a soccer team with people with different sized feet. Lots of problems.
Listen, we're all 10 with very big feet.
That's why you're so good at soccer. I am so happy that you have such a tight-knit group of friends.
Thank you.
I really am, but this is a load-bearing part of our home.
All right, I know. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have lied. It just, I get so nervous.
Why do you get nervous, kiddo?
Because you talk to me in that old-timey voice, and you always have that
This is a hangover from my time in the NYPD.
little... Okay.
I transferred to LA to be with your mother.
I know. But yeah, you always have that little tiny notepad, and you're always writing things down that I say. It just, I feel like you got so much against me. I don't know. I feel trapped.
Wow. You know, I spend all day trying to trap people.
What?
That's my job. Trap people in their own stories, trap people in literal jails.
Okay. Trap seems like a really weird word to use, but that's okay.
Well,
I'm
HR requires that we not use that word at work, but essentially that's what my job is.
Okay.
I'm a trapper.
I get it.
But, you know, I never thought about how it was affecting you. And I tell you what, as I am literally building a wall around you, it's to replace the one you knocked down.
Why? Are you gonna trap me? I don't know.
No, I was about to make a point.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry.
As I am literally building a wall, I'm also at the same time going to try to set you free.
Really?
By not asking so many questions, by trusting you a little bit.
Man.
Because maybe we've been too hard on you. Maybe this mega kick is what it takes to wake up a couple old LAPD detectives.
I mean, I appreciate your trust in me, but I feel like that's probably a bad idea. I'm just a big-footed 10-year-old. I'm probably gonna get into some hijinks eventually.
Tell you what, we'll meet halfway.
Okay.
I will build half of this wall, and you will build the other half.
Oh, chores?
Yes, George! Yes!
Hey, I'm trying to learn whatever instrument is gonna make me the most sexy to my peers. So you can teach me whatever I need to be like smooth like butter.
Yeah. I got just the thing. You wait here.
Okay.
All of you.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
It's an
What is?
upright bass.
So,
Nothing is sexier than the upright bass.
Okay.
What, the sexiest instrument?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
This is the second place I've been to today.
It's a hurdy-gurdy. It's kind of like a store brand bagpipes.
It's like a whaling purse.
You kind of, it's so sexy. Look at the curves.
I mean, it's very effeminate. I do like the.
You just kind of drape it over yourself. Go on, give it to me. That'll get him.
Hey!
Eh?
Hey. Is that you?
Go for it, kid.
It is me.
Wow. It's pretty sexy.
It's
I was just walking down the street and I heard it and I came running and I was like, I need to have sex with whoever is making that noise.
holy shit!
Yeah.
The hurdy-gurdy does it again.
Damn! Can I get a couple of these?
You sure can. Hurdy-gurdies were used in many parts of the world. That one's from Kazakhstan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
they're all on this one shoulder. It's getting kind of heavy.
It's made of goat hide.
Oh no. I don't even know what's happening right
Oh,
now. I just,
she's gonna
I
make
can't,
it.
I can't
This
stop
is a little too
this.
fast for me. Maybe I should
You're not
do
even
something else.
playing them. I no longer feel comfortable in
I
this
also don't
situation.
feel comfortable. I feel like this got away from me a little
Make
bit.
the noise!
I'm going to ask that you not make that noise in my store. This is all of a sudden becoming very unsafe
This
for me.
is, I feel like I should make the noise.
Make the goddamn noise!
In an unprecedented act for a storekeeper, I'm going to leave my shop unattended.
Okay,
Sorry.
this is happening to me a lot today.
Because I don't want to be here right now. She's swinging at you.
Thank you. Guess I'm an adult now.
Congratulations. You went through and beyond puberty with the space of a hurdy-gurdy.
God, this accelerated get your sex on music store is awesome.
I've got all kinds of things. I've got hurdy-gurdies. I've got vuvuzelas. You want a
Describe
sexy?
that one.
You want a sexy instrument? It's really just a big old horn tube.
Oh,
Yeah. You get it, right?
yeah, I get
Big
it.
old-
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a didgeridoo. Also kind of like just a, yep. What else? I got well, this is a flugelhorn.
Is that a real thing?
Yep.
Well, obviously,
All of
I'm
these have
imagining
been.
it, but yeah, okay.
Yes. So you just blow into that and just kind of.
Okay. I'm afraid that maybe I've taken too many steps towards adulthood today, and maybe I should just get like a piccolo or something.
You want to like walk it back a step.
I want to walk it back a little bit. You know, the first store owner that I talked to today didn't care how old I was. He asked it, then he didn't wait for the answer. And
What instrument
then
did he
you
give you?
didn't. Well, it was an upright bass. Yeah.
That monster.
Yeah, well, that's what I get for going to the music corner instead of accelerating get your sex on music industries.
Yeah. Well, we specialize in this.
So the name should suggest.
This is an ocarina.
Tiny.
It's a clay. You want to start small.
Okay.
You can work your way up to the hurdy-gurdy. Clearly, it's too much for you.
Well, for now, yeah, I'm just a little overwhelmed now.
This is a clay pipe.
Okay.
Think of it like a garbage recorder. There you go. Like a recorder, but more garbage. Blow it.
And there's the sound of a stampede.
It's not the instruments, kid. It's you.
Are they coming for my sex?
I don't.
Do you?
I have no idea how that happened.
I was not looking and wasn't here and can't remember and don't know.
Sure. I was asleep, as I have been for the last 3 weeks.
I am blind.
Of course, of course.
I don't have object permanence.
Sure, sure.
My font
Oh,
has not
oh.
closed. So
Here I am.
you caught me by surprise.
I don't know how.
I mean, I clearly did this.
I mean, it has,
Your face is in it.
And your name is on it.
it smells like a thing you would do.
Yeah. No, it's totally my fault.
It's
Object
just
permanence. Did that work? I just want plausible deniability. I probably shouldn't have signed it.
You probably shouldn't have said that you did it just now.
right.
That was
Or
probably
yeah,
your
they're probably
biggest-
saying that was
Because the
worse
rest
than
of us, the rest of us' feet are in it.
Yeah.
But the guys who pour the concrete are gonna know it's your
Yeah.
face.
The
You
beard
mean-
is in it.
Yeah, your mustache made a good imprint.
Seriously.
Like you
true.
left DNA.
It's cartoonish.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty screwed.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, because it's pretty set. Yeah, it's
Yep.
pretty set.
The city's gonna come knocking at your door. You're gonna have to answer to them.
Signs with you in the post office. I won't be
Probably
able to
would
see them because I'm blind.
Right.
Probably should have put my address on there because they will actually knock on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they might
Just
call
social
because they
It's
put
not
my
easy.
phone number.
It's not easy to write in concrete either. You took some time on this.
Is that calligraphy in there too?
Yeah, just the first letters. After that, it's just cursive. It really, so it's
I think
readable.
so.
And,
Yeah. again, the rest of us, not involved in
Nope.
this.
Nope.
Won't
This
be
is
able to
a
help.
you problem.
Yep.
So yeah, okay. I'm gonna move.
Seems best.
Yeah.
I mean, is it that bad for municipal vandalism?
I mean, they could probably just like smooth over it with another.
Yeah, pour a little bit more in.
I don't.
You could probably get a $6 bag of concrete at Lowe's and.
That's a lot of work.
Okay, that's fair.
He might
and that
hurt
was
himself
nice.
also.
That's it.
It's
Yeah.
very easy to burn yourself chemically with that. I don't know. It just
Is
seems
that
like a
true?
bad idea. Yes, absolutely.
Huh.
I saw it on Grey's Anatomy once.
Huh.
Wait, what'd you say?
You have to trust the cards, my darling. They say that a new man is coming into your life and that you should be excited.
I just don't know. It's just been so long, and I don't know if anyone's ever gonna love me ever again.
Honey, give me your hands.
I don't remember ever
Give
feeling
me
like
your
this.
hands. Everything will be fine. The cards say so. Your hands say so.
How? What? How?
You see this line here? This is your stress line.
Oh.
It's so big,
Yeah.
I think you're done.
With
The
stress?
stress.
Forever?
Forever. I mean, let me see. You still see how this line goes from here all the way down to where your wrist is here?
That's my wrist. Yeah, that is
Exactly,
my wrist.
that's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
Yes. So this part here, it starts here, hasn't gone to your wrist yet. So you just have this
That
little
much
bit of
stress,
stress left
that
in your
much
life.
stress.
Yeah. So you have to make this stretch for the rest of your life.
A half an inch of stress for the
Mhm.
rest of my life.
Now, unless you want to die young, you're going to have to stretch out the stress for the remainder of your life, okay? Now, what I'm trying to tell you is, there's a man that's coming into your life who can alleviate the stress.
Okay, but how will I know if it's the right one? What if I pick the wrong one? What if he shows up and I don't? What? How?
Okay.
How do you know all this? I can't.
I went to college for many years.
Was it LaSalle? I hear they have a
Okay, so you're looking to major in.
Fortune telling,
Yeah.
astrology,
I was wondering if you had meant astronomy.
potions, spells.
Right. Oceans and spells. You know, we pride ourselves on offering a rigorous curriculum for any course that students are interested
I
in.
know, I picked up a flyer at the Rite Aid.
You sure did. So I guess we'll get you enrolled in potions. Great.
And I guess I can take fortune telling next semester, since I already knew you were going to do that. You could say
You
I'm
could take them. You
accelerated.
can take them concurrently. That's fine. I think you'll have room.
Who knew you would put that down?
See, this is my your first little challenge here. Make a believer out of me, because so far all you've done is said, "I knew you would do that." After I've done a thing that I was going to do.
All right.
So head me off at the pass here.
Okay.
Tell you what,
Uh-huh.
this will determine your course here at our school.
Okay. How about you check in your left breast pocket there of your jacket? Why don't you check in there and see if anything there changes your mind or shakes you to your core? Oh. Unfolded.
This is the pocket square that came with the jet.
Keep unfolding. Now blow off the glitter. It's my full curriculum for the semester.
Rolled into a very tiny little ball. Hang on, this is gonna take some time.
Check your other breast pocket. Maybe there's a magnifying glass in there.
There already is. I can feel it against me. That's amazing. This is amazing. I gotta hand it to you, kid. I don't know if we have much to teach you. Although I would say this is more sleight of hand stuff than it is fortune telling.
You have to start somewhere.
Right. No, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
Sure,
All right. So
you
yeah,
got me there,
we'll
but,
get you. We'll get you in potions and astrology. You can take tea leaves next semester, and we'll see if we can get you through with palmistry before your third try.
All right, excellent.
And let me see your hand really quick.
Oh.
Tell your wife that it's a girl and a boy.
So, everybody voted to have me tell you that we have to ask you to leave the team.
What? Why?
You're padding.
The padding? Like my shin guards?
No,
When,
you're not a size 11. You just wear 11 shoes. You're really a 9.5, and you're padding in the front.
how dare you?
You're not one of us.
I come from small-footed people.
Small-footed people can't play soccer.
Now, honey, you're gonna play with those boys, and you're gonna do your best.
I try, Mom. They won't let me.
We're gonna get you really big socks, and we're gonna shove the ends inside your shoes deep, so that even though we're small, meek people, you can still play soccer with the big kids.
Will I ever grow? Just be straight with me. Will they ever? Are they gonna stay these dainty little 9.5s forever?
Yes, it's our lot in life to have tiny 9.5 size.
Brian, I'm breaking up with you.
What? Why?
You're padded.
I come from small folk.
Hey man, I'm looking to change my name.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to change it to the sexiest name that there is. What name's gonna get all the people after me?
Say it quiet. Ready?
That's how good it is?
Yeah. Once you have this name, you'll be beating people off with a stick.
Well, I imagine there's some kind of forms I'll have to fill out before I actually have it. Just saying it?
I'm just gonna give you the name, get some fake IDs, I'm just gonna put a picture of you.
Shoot. Alright,
Ready?
all this buildup. That'd be a good name.
Yes.
Tell me, man.
John.
That's a name that many people have.
Yeah. It's very popular,
Okay.
especially among the leads.
Oh, that's why so many kids have it?
Yeah.
Like a third of the world's population, maybe? In different variations based on language?
I feel like you're making fun of the name.
I'm just a little dubious.
I'm telling you,
I know Johns.
they're all really, really sexy.
Not that I've seen. I'm just thinking.
So, you know John's. Tell me which one of these toilets I should buy.
Well, this one here, Toto Mark 1912. It's got a complimentary Japanese bidet setup.
Complimentary.
Yeah, it complements it. What would a toilet be without something to clean you?
I feel you, I'm trying to went down a bad path.
The sexiest name in the world is literally slang for toilet.
Yeah.
And also, prostitute customer. So, I just feel like.
You see, it's very popular with women.
No, that's
They
not what that
always
means.
call their dates Johns because John is...
Because they're dehumanizing them so they don't have to confront the reality of what John is the least human name that there is. It's essentially like naming your child male human.
You're making this so difficult.
I'm just saying what's real.
Listen, I've met a lot of Johns in my life,
Uh-huh.
and they're all doing really well.
How much follow-up does this organization carry out? Do you do monthly, quarterly, yearly follow-ups? Where are these Johns now? Could I talk to one? Are you a John?
Just keep it down.
You just made a baby cry.
That's the other problem.
What? Babies hate John?
Yeah. Great for women, terrible for babies. Small children and several breeds of dogs.
Okay. This name seems like way more trouble than it's worth. Maybe.
No, it's not. I'm telling you.
I'm just a dumb old Damien Salazar.
That's nonsense.
Did you say Damien Salazar?
Yeah, I did. Why?
That's the sexiest name I've ever heard.
Heck with you, man. Come on.
Alright, kids, everybody in here,
Hey!
Start on the thinnest end of the line down there and put your feet on it and tell me the number that your big toe extends to, or if you are one of those freaks where your pointer toe is longer than your big toe, tell me what number that reaches.
You said the thinnest end of the line?
Yeah, so see, they go, it's the thinnest here and it gets bigger here, right?
Yeah.
And so when your whole foot fits within this big triangle here, that's how we know what size your shoe is, your foot is, and that's how you're going to be on this intramural soccer team. That's what team you're going to play on in the league.
You don't have that metal foot size thing?
No, this is more complicated and better.
Just a slow shuffle to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep on shuffling.
I have an Egyptian style foot. Is it okay? I mean, what's that mean?
You're just from Egypt? Is
Are
that
you
what
a
you're telling
cat?
me?
It's a Morton toe.
I don't know, like the
Second
big
toe
toe
is
is the
bigger.
tallest one.
I
No,
have
no, they're all. You
They're
know,
all
they're
you
all
had the
built.
long toe. I'm
So
sorry.
like you
Yeah.
said, if you have a freaky foot of any way.
I don't know. Freaky is very subjective. I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
that means.
objectively your feet are freaky, so yes sir.
He's a club foot freaky.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes, you should get that checked out.
I don't have that.
Okay, well
Just
it was oddly
asking.
specific. I feel like you might have that, so if you
Just
do,
gonna
no
Shuffle
shame.
on down the line.
Just fix it.
How are we supposed to be honest with you about our freaky feet if we're gonna get kicked off the team?
No, you won't get kicked off the team. No. Any freak of a child can play
This
on
one's
team.
bigger.
Well, I'm just going with the bigger fucking foot. Sorry.
Alright.
Look, the truth is, all of this is just a tactic to delay the start of the soccer team because, truth be told, my kid is still 9 and I want him to play with a 10-year-old, so I'm trying to stretch this out for another month so that the cutoff date is in September. You must know.
Appreciate your honesty with us children. I appreciate an honest adult.
Yeah, well, I don't want to lie to my kids. I don't want to lie to kids. If you have any, questions about what happens,
I do have a
Here's
club
all-
foot. It's
Yeah.
both of them.
you do.
Yeah.
You do.
Honesty is important.
Yeah.
I'll be on the club team.
Nice. Way to make like a lemonade out of lemons, you know?
How many club kids are there?
Special number 1, there might be, I don't know, maybe a kid will get injured and have a club by the end of the season.
I have asthma.
Hey!
I have scoliosis.
Right.
Woo!
You guys
How about
are
a team of just
ragtag
kids
team
with
of
just
misfits. Yeah.
team
Yeah.
of, we'll be on a team
Yeah,
together.
no, I
Yeah.
can put an eye patch on my kid and he can just be younger, but he'll be like the one with the
That
eye patch.
strengthens the other eye.
Totally.
Is that true?
Yeah. It has to work twice as hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So, kind of like your feet. The rest of you has to work twice as hard to make up for your freaky ass feet.
That's right.
So, if you have asthma and you have freaky ass feet, what was your thing again?
Scoliosis, but
Egyptian
It's a
scoliosis?
curvature of the spine.
but I have surgery scheduled, so should I cancel it? I don't want to get kicked off the team if I don't have a curvy spine anymore.
We won't kick you off.
Thank you.
Scoliosis is
Not with that
forever.
foot you'd hurt.
I like that.
It's not a
We're
real
teasing.
club. We're teasing
Yeah.
though.
We're
You know
bonding
what?
already.
You know what, let's just say, change of plans and I'm going to give you all bass guitars, okay?
Oh, it's a band!
Yeah, that's much better equipped for you guys, okay? Maybe not athletics, we'll just all play bass guitar.
Just 3 bassists? Just 3 of them and
And
nothing
a
else?
trio, yeah. Just
It's
a
okay.
trio of
The
bassists.
bass is the sexiest instrument. That's my show, everybody. That's our show.